Every reason uncertainty feels threatening. Uncertainty isn't uncomfortable because it's confusing. It's uncomfortable because the brain can't predict what happens next. And prediction is how the brain keeps you safe. The brain evolved to survive patterns, not possibilities. Patterns mean familiarity. Familiarity means reduced risk. So when outcomes are unclear, the brain doesn't see opportunity. It sees exposure. Uncertainty removes reference points. No timeline, no guarantee, no clear signal of success or failure. Without those anchors, the brain can't calculate risk. And when risk can't be calculated, the brain assumes danger. One reason uncertainty feels threatening is because it demands decision without certainty, choosing without knowing, acting without proof, moving without reassurance. That puts responsibility back on you, and responsibility carries emotional weight. If something goes wrong, there's no external explanation. The brain can't say, "This was obvious," or "This was expected," so it hesitates. Another reason uncertainty feels unsafe is loss of control. Control gives the brain leverage. It creates the sense that outcomes are manageable. Uncertainty takes that leverage away. You can't prepare fully. You can't optimize every step. You can't guarantee protection. When control disappears, the nervous system shifts into defense mode. Not because something is wrong, but because nothing is defined. Uncertainty also keeps the brain alert for too long. When outcomes are known, attention can relax. When outcomes are unknown, the brain keeps scanning. What if this fails? What if it works? What if I miss something? That constant monitoring drains energy. The brain treats uncertainty like an unresolved threat. Another reason uncertainty feels dangerous is because it prevents closure. Open loops stay active. Unanswered questions linger. Possibilities compete for attention. The mind keeps replaying scenarios, trying to resolve what can't yet be resolved. This isn't curiosity. It's tension without an endpoint. Uncertainty also threatens identity. When outcomes are unknown, the brain can't protect self-image. It can't tell you who you'll be, if this works, or who you'll be. If it doesn't, will you look capable? Will you look foolish? Will you regret trying? Will you regret not trying? Without answers, the brain delays action, not to be lazy, but to avoid identity risk. Another reason uncertainty feels overwhelming is because it delays relief. Clear outcomes bring emotional release, even negative ones. A clear failure hurts, but it ends the waiting. Uncertainty withholds that release. There's no resolution, no emotional finish line, just sustained tension. So the brain looks for ways out. Avoidance, distraction, delay, staying where things are familiar. That's why people stay in situations that aren't good, but are predictable. Known discomfort feels safer than unknown outcomes. Not because it's better, but because it's controllable. Uncertainty isn't threatening because it's harmful. It's threatening because it removes the brain's ability to protect in advance. But uncertainty is also where growth lives. Because when outcomes aren't guaranteed, awareness increases. Patterns become visible. Habits become conscious. Decisions become intentional. The goal isn't to eliminate uncertainty. It's to notice how the brain responds to it. Because once uncertainty is seen clearly, it stops controlling behavior from the background. And that's where choice begins.